Um, don't know how long this video is going to be, but I know a few little things about the takeover badges. One thing, we're going to start down the line, starting with the PGs. Okay, point guards. The takeover badges, the way it works is when you get your takeover badge even when you're 60. Okay, just don't last long. You know what I mean? Might last one possession. You know, maybe two. You know, as you grow in your overall and everything, your takeover badge starts lasting longer and longer and longer and longer. You know, and as a playmaker, when you get your takeover badge, you're able to break ankles easier. When you break an ankle, you're able to you get a boost to your shot. If you pass out and get an assist, you get a boost to your dimer. You know, that's going to be good for that. Breaking an ankle, passing it to a sharpshooter, passing it to a slasher, that's going to be OP as freaking hell if you do it correctly. So playmakers got some love. Let's see, what else did they say? If you make a straight pure, okay, you get, when you hit 94 is when you would get your your takeover badge for your second archetype. Okay, but if you don't have a second archetype, your takeover badge gets a double boost to like a pure playmaker or a pure sharp. It lasts longer than the normal takeover badges would, because you're a pure. You're not getting a boost to your second archetype because you don't have a second archetype. So they gave you a longer takeover badge. You know, so instead of somebody, normally it's lasting 3-4 possessions, yours may last 8-9 possessions. You know what I mean? Which is going to be very useful. But let's see. But that's what playmakers can do. That's what they got. They got specific dribble moves that they can only do. You know what I mean? Playmakers are the only archetype this year, from what Mike Wang has said. Only playmakers can break ankles with dribble moves this year. So that means all the centers, all the shooting guards, all the sharpshooters, slashers, all that. GG to that ankle breaking and dribbling like that, dude. Only playmakers can break ankles while they're dribbling. All right, on to the sharpshooters. Sharpshooters, what they can do is that they get the green animations. All right. Now I don't think that means that nobody can hit greens, but sharpshooters, no. But they're the ones that are going to be shooting the best. They get the green animations. You know, that's what they got. When their takeover badge gets activated, they can shoot it from like half court. You know, the Stephen Curry deep. If it ain't activated, GG to that deep shit. It ain't happening. You know what I mean? So you gotta have to be smart when you're a sharpshooter, but that's what they got. Shot creators, when they have theirs out, that fading three-pointer's back. You know, that moving three-pointer is back for the shot creators. Shot creators are the only archetype in the game that can do the snatch back effectively and break ankles at the same time. So a little heads up to those people that want to build like a shot creating playmaker. Hint, hint. Just saying. You know, it's going to be a little OP build. But that's what they got. So they got their little thing. From what Mike Wong says is that there's off the ball dribble shot. They're open. It's going to be cash. So just saying, shot creators might be As far as the shooting, might be the wave next year. You know what I mean? Sharpshooters, you got to be standing still. You can't be dribbling all like that. So that sharpshooter might be dead. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Post scores. Post scores has got the when they get their badge activated, they have those little hop steps. The post fade for them is going to be OP for them. Is OP from what I've heard. That's what they got. Slashers, they can do like the hop steps, post spins, dunkers. They are the only ones in the game who has specific dunk animations. Nobody else can get the dunk animations but dunkers. So don't think you're going to be pure shot creator and get the dunks that dunkers get. No, ain't gonna happen next year. But that's what they got. When they get their takeover badge activated, they have specific dunks that they can do. Glass cleaners got a lot of love this year, man. If y'all brick, we gonna know it. You know, because there is a little icon that'll pop up on the court for us that'll tell us where the ball's going. So GG to freaking guards getting the freaking rebound over centers next year. That shit's a done deal. Because we are going to know where the ball is. Because I've always made a center. Still will always make a center. And most of my centers has got rebounding in it. So I'm going to know where the ball's going. You ain't. But I am. As soon as you chunk it up there, I'm going to know if it's a miss, if it's going in, or if it's coming back out automatically. I'm already going to know it, which is a good thing, you know. So they got that. They also said that we also got some love when we doing our putbacks. You know, we can give you a couple of shots, elbows to the midsection, to the freaking you know, elbowing you to put it back up to get some space. So those rebounding athletic finishers may be a beast inside the paint. Rebounding post scorers, you know what I mean? So the inside center may be back. Let's see, rim protectors. They got specific block animations that only they can do. They got the snatch out of the air grab. You know, to stop alley-oops, to stop shots. That's what they got. Is there any other archetypes that I'm missing, Ed? Or is that about all of them?
Lockdown.
Oh, lockdown defenders. Lockdown defenders, when they get their takeover badge, they're gonna win more than 50% of the grabs on the fumbles, the stealing success rate. You got a defender on you, they're going to negate your whole takeover badge. You know what I mean? So if you got a lockdown in your face, don't shoot that rock, man. You better find one of your other teammates that are open, because I'm telling you, 2K19 is not going to be like 2K18. If you're trash, it is going to let you know in a heartbeat.
Now, right? Your last one.
As long as Mike Wong is right about everything that he's tweeting out. So you can take everything you know from past 2Ks and throw that shit out the door. Because it's going to be a lot different next year. You know what I mean? So if you're wanting to try sharp shooting, you better know how to shoot. Like legitimate shoot, not contested shoots. You know what I mean? You better know how to get yourself open to shoot. If you want to be some sort of a playmaker, you better know how to dribble. You're gonna be fumbling the ball all over the court, man. You know what I mean?
Last one, Alan, rim protector. You have to let them know about the rim protector.
Rim protectors, that's about like the lockdown. They get the snatch grabs out of the air.
They can snatch grab the dunk now too.
Snatch grab your dunk out of your hand. They negate
post risers.
They negate posterizers. They negate your takeover badge. Now, how the takeover badges work? You automatically start off with your
You
takeover
forgot
badge at
one crucial
60.
one, man. Those
What?
post scorers that think they're gonna score on a rim protector, that's a GG because the post scorer's fade gets negated now with the rim protectors. It gets
Yeah,
degraded.
it will degrade. Um, so, but the archetype, not the archetype, the takeover badge. The way it's going to work, you start off getting your takeover badge at a 60. So I'm taking it. Everybody starts off at 60. That's what I'm taking
Who
it.
knows? We might start off at 55 like last year, Alan. Last year we started off at 55.
You get your second archetype's takeover badge at 94. Okay. So you do not get, when your takeover badge is activated, if you're not a 94, you're not getting a boost to your second archetype until you're a 94. When you're a 94, then you're getting a boost to your second archetype. You know, well, that's going to how that works. But the more you try to force yourself to get open, your shot's going to decrease. The more you dribble at the clock, you're going to fumble the ball. The more contacts you make, you're just not going to make contacts eventually. You know, you're going to be looking stupid. Rebounders, I'm not sure how that's going to work. I really don't. They didn't say anything about how degrading on rebounders is going to do. You know, so that one
Oh, you
I'm
missed
not
that one.
sure.
Okay. Oh, guys, whoever loves just keep trying to get the rebound going right back up on people, even with your takeover badge, if you do it too often, your putbacks will be degraded. That's one thing that you missed. It was in an old tweet, Alan, when they first talked about the rebounders. They
I
degrade over
didn't hear that
time
one.
their putbacks. It's a whole fatigue system I was telling you about. He's saying that just picture like a real game, and you're like remember how Shaq used to just kept on going up and putting back the ball, and sometimes he'll spoof it. You have a chance of spoofing it after a while. Keep on trying to do those putbacks on 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, so just every archetype's just gonna have to play smart next year, dude. I mean, there ain't no more of this one man team bull crap next year, dude.
Nope.
You know,
And be careful how you build your
and
team, man, because that's how you're gonna win more effectively too. Because you can't
and
have just
I
a shot creating sharpshooter to take the ball down.
I
If
don't know
someone has an
why
anything defender.
I don't know why what's his name? Not Agent Zero, but the other one. What's that?
Brutal.
No, he's a kid and he's very loud.
Oh, annoying.
Annoying
Annoying TV.
TV. Annoying TV said something I don't. I'm trying to read between the lines on it. He said, if you're making a build, don't make it for just park. Don't make it for just twos. Don't make it for just threes. Make it for twos, threes, and fives. Just throwing that out there. You know, don't make one build that's only good for twos, one build that's only good for threes. You better make a build that's going to be good for all three of them. So maybe he knows something we don't. You
If
know.
we have this little 99 shit again, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
So,
Yeah,
but
that's why I'm thinking
that's the
about reading
news for
between the
today.
lines shit.
Still don't know anything about Park. Still don't know
About the
anything
rep system.
about the rep system. We know that there's double archetypes, but we don't know how it's going to work. We don't know how the caps are. We don't know if they raised them, lowered them, kept them the same, or nothing. Every day they're giving us a little bit more, so stay tuned for more because I'm pretty sure that they're going to drop some more news tomorrow.
Alan, I hope they go back then. You start off at overall 55, man. That makes it so you have to go play your micro for a little bit. I hope they do it.
Um, so we'll see tomorrow what it is. But I'm going to end it right here. I'm gonna start back. In this stream, start up another one for my
Everyone had to go far.
gameplay. So peace out, y'all.